welcome to another late IHP show with your 5D Mystic here, and a new angle, and our Lionsgate portal, which has been active and open, I forget since when, but I know 8.1 to 8.8, it's pretty much been talked about. So let's talk about it the 5D spiritual self-help way. So that's for people who are interested in their self and their well-being, and a lot of people aren't always interested in their self and their well-being. That's because they don't have an independent 1-year-old, but that's okay. That's for the people who are not in the 5D spiritual land. So 5D means you have that lovely Christ consciousness. That means you use your left and your right mode of the brain. And so you know that fate is for you to be fortunate with right here. I love these cards. These are the divination of the ancients. Okay, so what is the difference between a 5D mystic and a 4D? Well, we have our 1-year-old, she's ours, or he's ours, or they're ours. So we have our inner child adult. Okay, so this is very important because see, here's where else journey people, they keep on forgetting their 3-year-old, 1-year-old. So they don't care about getting to know you, getting to know all about you. So do you know your own core self? Solo self, narrative and relational self? That's the big question. Well, let me tell you. When I read Nietzsche's title, I was like, yeah, he didn't know himself. He was his teenage self because of the way his sentence wrote. Let me read. Man alone with himself. This is what he got in trouble for, I believe. And there are still people who are shy to share their clairs, or basically, no. So here's the thing, spiritual gifts, clairs, they're all one and the same with the sciences people. So when they call us woo-woo spiritual, we're not offended. The 5D spiritual mystics though. The ones who feel like a teenager, oh, they didn't accept me for who I am. Those are Cusco's like Nietzsche. So here, let me read to you Nietzsche. And this is not about a superiority contest, no. Actively, I shared something about evil and unkindness today. Yes, so when you notice that there's no evil to be found, it's because, like Bill Nye points out, even if there is a matrix, you really think you'd find it out? And FYI, if there were evil, well, in the way that I learned about it, because I did an in-depth, thorough thought and emotional introspection and exploration, and I said, hey God, I don't see it. Because I know what it would look like if it existed. And also attachment trauma shows me that all of the orgies and sex and drugs and alcohol are all people who need therapy. So I don't blame Lucifer for transgenerational trauma and unresolved trauma. I also don't blame demons because I'm a 5D mystic and I know about Patrick McNamara, and neuroscience explains the fear receptors. So while lacking of educational people out there do not understand that a person is a person, I do. Which is why when some dude looked at me in the eyes as I was sharing with him, I'm a 5D mystic, not a 4D mystic. He's like, Maria, what you're telling me is dangerous. And he's staring at me like this. And I'm looking at him, and he's such a nice person. He's a really, really nice person, but I'm about to laugh in his face. No, I actually don't laugh in people's faces. Oh, wait, I do smile. And some of them, they have chips on their shoulders. And I tell them, look, you're talking to me. It's not the other way around. You don't have to talk to me. Tell me not to smile one more time, or basically accuse me of smiling and laughing at you one more time. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to stop talking to you. And all these people who are my friends, including my younger sister, said, no, she always smiles. And then when I went to share this story, they're like, yeah, it does look like you and your twin laugh at us. I was like, well, it's your shit, not ours. I didn't say shit, but basically if I want to smile and be happy and you think I'm making fun of you, well, not the one with the chip on my shoulders. So I'm not going to actively be upset because you don't know how some of us are happy people. No, I don't understand that. No, I do. It's called go and get help so you can get smiling already. Because see, to me, why do I need to be toxic positive? I'm not pretending to smile. I'm actually happy. Because, I got air, I'm still breathing, I got a son. I mean, really, I don't know how to explain why joy is so easy for the ones of us who have healthy self-worth and a joyful social engagement system. It is what it is. Some people, they want laundry, they want to complain. No, they don't. They just say, I don't want to do personal development, self-help. I want life now. And they did do all the therapy, and then they don't want to do this. So with this Lionsgate portal for the 5D collective, all things run smoothly. You know why? The fate of us. It's our fate. It's our fate. here's the stars. That's the limitlessness that you are and I are. And so we don't say, please, please give me something. We actively get our 2 hands and our 2 feet and we go and get that something. So every superior human being will instinctively aspire after a secret citadel where he is set free from the crowd, the many, the majority. Yeah, so teenagers, anyone meet them? Did you ever notice when I'm the black sheep of the family, I'm the black sheep of the... So I did that too. And I'm like, wait a minute. Sounds like we're all whining to each other. Don't we all know that it's normal for our family not to get us all the time? I mean, we are different people. Okay, so the illusion of separation from basically that which is what you can have, excuse me, there's a mosquito that is eating me alive. And the prayers, yes, I learned all about prayers in a lot of good ways. And what I'm trying to get to in this episode is that this lovely Lionsgate every year brings to me something amazing, and any 5D spiritual self-help person that seeks to love who they are as they are and be their self, yeah. So that means you do know your social engagement system and the power of the human herd. And I didn't realize that I had been living a life of meaning and connection beyond the solo self since my birth. No, since the fetus, because I'm a twin. So I actively have been lucky, for real. Even if I didn't have the ability to have been raised with faith, which I do. I love Jesus, and I love God, and I love everything that I had. And I'm sad that because I'm a mystic who's an Akashic record reader and a Reiki master and a tarot card reader, that some people, they actively won't actually think I'm a person. They will think a lot of other things, and that makes me sad. But I understand it, and so I will not take offense, and I will not treat them unkindly, and I will not talk about them as demons. I will talk about them as non-integrated, non-bilaterally integrated. They're not brains that have the real boy, real girl, real they, like Pinocchio when he becomes, yeah. So I'm going to leave it alone because the lack of educated people out there, yeah, there's bountiful, but so are there a lot of lack of, I want to be my authentic self. And that's why they're not interested in doing self-help or the true spirituality journey. They like to hear that they're going to go through dark night of soul, ego, death, and a lot of torture, and that then they're going to lose people because apparently they don't know that the authentic self is their 1-year-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, their inner child. So they don't look above the fray. No, they go on Elsa's journey, and then they're like, show yourself, I'm dying to meet. And they keep doing pseudo-life stuff, which is really unfortunate business because that's the emotionally unavailable people who say, find it hard to believe that my first 3 years of life, and why are you talking to me about all this trauma stuff? It has nothing to do with my addictions or any of the, yes, it does. It has everything to do with, do you believe in yourself just the way you are? Let me think. Do you know if you have trauma charges or not? Let's heal that. Do you take a leap of faith, and if it doesn't go the way you want, you still say, you know what, I believe in love. I know it exists. And like I believe I can get anything that my 2 little hands and my 2 little feet or big hands and feet can get. And that's why the Lionsgate portal is really awesome for those of us who roar like the Lion King when he teaches him about the balance. So it's a really straightforward concept, emotionally, mentally, and physically for a person who has what is called healthy self-worth, functional adult. And that's why the 5D mystics in the enlightenment or not soul age group, but the ones of us who know about self, we love ourselves first. And just because it doesn't go right the first time around don't mean we don't believe in love. Seriously, did anybody not learn about Jesus? I love that man. He actually picked me up by my ear at a certain point. I laughed at myself and I said, thanks, Jesus. I know I was being melodramatic. It's okay. You picked me up. That's funny. I've never had that happen to me before. And that's how our mind's eye works. When we have our lovely, I've seen also Mother Teresa. And I'm like, I don't know why you're here. I know Mother Mary. I know Mary Magdalene. I'm not sure why you're here, but hey, nice to have you. So on that note, hopefully your 8-1 to 8-8 portal is going good, and we might have a take 2. But in the meantime, the wholeness of you is where once you're in alignment with the solo self and you are being yourself, then you're in alignment with everything. And that's why law of attraction is really easy. So is manifestation. It's also why we don't have huge tower moments, but that's because we stand in the middle, say, okay, I can hear you. I know what you're telling me, universe, and I'm not kidding with you. There is a very, very straightforward way. I got to begin the journey with my so-called primary caregiver who says in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, and then I learned as an adolescent how to stay in the middle because I'm like, you know what, all you fools, I'm not going to follow you, I'm going to follow me, and there you go. So following your open-heartedness and unconditionally loving, tune in.